Well, good morning everybody to all of you around the world. Welcome to the Just 2020 World Indoor Bowls Championships, live here from Potter's Resort. Coming up now, we have Robert. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, we had a sound issue there. Your match officials, market is Dan Blewett, your umpire is Bernie Hill, and the shot clock operator is Francis Fletcher for today. And of course I now hand you over to the floor where we have a Johnny Laff.
2012 World Indoor Bowls Championships. It's the second match of the first round in the World Indoor Singles. And without further ado, let's bring on the players. All the way from South Africa, with 3 national golds, 6-time provisional singles winner, please welcome Craig Rimmington.
Slow down, you live too fast. You got to make the morning last. Just kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. Feeling groovy.
And ladies and gentlemen, Craig's opponent today is 4 times world title champion and ranked at number 8. Let's welcome Robert Paxton.
I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose.
Hand you over the commentary box of Richard Madison and Darryl McQuinney.
Well, thank you very much, Johnny, and welcome to all the viewers. Sorry about the little gremlin that crept into the box at the opening there. Like everything, we're all sat here ready to rock and roll, and poof, it all disappears. But we're back, and looking forward to a cracking match between Robert Paxton, of course, from England, and Craig Rimmington from South Africa.
Length 23 metres.
Should have a good game on our hands. So Craig's had a fair bit of practice since being here, playing in the World Pairs qualifiers earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's been playing quite well.
Has been, from what I've seen. Elected to bring the mat up straight away.
Oh, here we go. Good line.
Oh, it started really well. Big start at the Craig. Doesn't look nervous or anything come out. He always looks calm and collected.
Yeah, he does. He's and he's an interesting character out and about.
Yes, definitely.
It's full of little stories and that about how he's been playing, where he's played. Got quite a bit of experience.
He's up against one of the most successful players in the World Bowls Tour, currently ranked number 8. And hasn't been outside the top 10 since 2013.
No, but just pushed it a little bit there, but not too bad. Decent spot behind the jack.
So this will be our second World Singles game after James Chesney played, can't think of him now. Jamie won the first round.
Yep, but
up against Chris from Scotland.
On green.
He's doing all right.
Gap of 3 inches.
Well, of the two, Robert's the more experienced. He's the reigning world mixed pairs current champion. Craig Rimmington's been here on a few other occasions, so he's not a stranger to the portable. Oops. Oh,
On green.
got away with that.
1 inch short of jack high. Half
And
an
don't
inch gap.
forget, people watching, if you want to ping us a question or something we can answer, do it either through worldbowlstour.tv, WBT_TV on the Twitter, or Facebook. We'll do our best to answer your questions.
I'll just share the live stream on Facebook so everyone back home in Australia can watch.
We've certainly got some viewers around the world.
Definitely.
Had an email in yesterday from 3 oil rig workers on an oil rig just outside of Alaska. They've found the World Championships a few years back, and every year now they tune in and ping us an email and just say, hi guys, we're up, we're watching.
Ah, beautiful.
That's good. It's all good.
Might change Robbie's shot up here. A little bit risky to trail the jack in the backhand. I still think he'll still stick with the backhand, but there is a little bit more chance of it going bad.
Line doesn't look bad. Going to bend. Weight looks good. It just hasn't got enough. Not quite.
Oh, he's played a bomb a bit unlucky.
Good try.
One to Craig.
One shot,
qualified.
Craig Rimmington.
Get off to a good start. You
Yeah.
more that first end.
Set score 0-1, first end. Jack length 23 metres.
Gone with another short end. Minimum length of 23.
23, that's short. Short jack.
Seems to be Craig's go-to.
Oh, he's left it a good 1.5 meters short there. You'd expect Robert to pop one round there. Yeah, good line. Just needs to run a bit though.
I'm sticking with the same side of the rink. What's your tips for this game, Richard?
Well, from experience only, I would think it'll be Paxton.
Yeah.
But if Rimmington can find his form, as I've seen him being able to play before, he could give Paxton a run for his money.
Yeah. I do think it's straight sets to Robbie, but you never know. I've seen, especially from the World Pairs qualifier out in the bowler's bar green, Craig playing some sensational shots, skipping for South Africa team.
Well, he's capable of it. But it is different when you step out onto the portable rink. Portable is its own beast. Not a bad bowl.
One green.
Green running fairly quick, a little bit slower in the morning while the crowd's still building up. Still a few empty seats in the stands. I was out there this morning, it was running roughly 19.
Yeah.
Still turning from the boundary. and some.
One red.
Okay, with 3 bowls short of Jack here is, don't think he'd be running.
10 inches short of Jack high.
He's trying. Got a good line. I think he's pushed it. Yeah.
A free one for Robbie here. After doing it with his last one, I can't see him missing.
Oh, and then who do you think was lying shot?
Before then,
Yeah.
the Robbie. If he gets down to his own, around it, either way he's drawn it. It's a great shot.
Yeah, good bowl.
2 shots, Robert Paxton.
Set score 2-1 after 2 ends.
He's stretching the length out here. I'm calling full length, 28 to 29 metres.
All the way.
And 28 and a half-ish.
Jack then 29 metres.
He just pushed it through a little bit there. Pretty interesting to see what Craig does on a full length jack like that. Well,
Craig.
not bad at all.
Brilliant start. Fair few titles under his belt. 7 potential provincial pairs winners and 3 times national gold medal winner just in 2018. 6 provincial singles winner and 1 triples winner in 2017. All his achievements have been quite recent, so he is in some nice form coming into this.
Well, yeah, it's like I said, he's well respected in South Africa as a player. And obviously came through all their qualifying system to get here.
Yep. Says here on his player's sheet that he used Taylor Aces, size 3, but I'm pretty sure out there they're Hens Lights.
Two green.
Chasing the second one. Got the shot clock up there, so there's no possession of the rink as long as you play your bowl within 30 seconds. Each player gets 5 timeouts each, and an extra one if you make a tie break. Bowl's not delivered within the, or a little bit wide.
Yeah, just running a little bit there.
If you don't get it out in 30 seconds, you lose your bowl. No,
You do indeed.
One green.
We've had, I think if memory serves me right, we've had 5 players who've lost a bowl since we brought the shot clock in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I...
The first one to do it was Jason Greenslade.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was in Scotland 2018 watching the brother play, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody there lost the game in a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Lost the game because of the shot clock. Wasn't watching the shot clock, and there goes the game. Neither of these players have even come close to losing their bowl so far.
Yeah, I believe some of the top players have got what they call the shot clock club, where if you miss it, lose your bowl, then you've joined the club. Well played, Robert. That was a good bowl.
1 red.
Touch a jack for 3 here on the backhand for Craig. Make a good count, get a lead.
That's tight.
Got a little bit of weight, but yeah, still not wide enough. Pretty decent weight for
1
it.
shot, Robert Paxton.
So another one, Robert.
Set score 3-1 after 3 ends.
Yeah.
9 end sets. Two
Yeah.
sets of 9 ends and a 3 end tiebreaker if necessary.
Yeah, and then for the lucky ones that get to the final moves up to 11 ends per set, still with the 3 end tiebreak.
Shot length 27 metres.
Nice high line there from Robert. The weight should allow it to drift all the way back to the jack. Just dropped it a bit short.
Yeah, Rob's sticking with the same side of the green. These backhand, forehand, backhand.
Once again, Robert picking a wide line, just letting his bowl drift round. Perfect.
They'll come around anything out there, won't they?
6 inches short of jack high.
Tell me, Richard, have you ever played out here? Ever qualified? Ever tried to qualify?
Yeah, I've tried. Well, several years ago now. Let's just put it, they're better than I am.
Same here. They're better than I am too. So we can sit here and talk about them.
It's much easier. Much easier. Sitting in this chair, you know all the shots.
That's it. Never play a bad bowl.
Little tickle there.
Had it anyway, but it has meant a lot better sitting behind the jack there.
1 red.
Yeah. No, I still play a little bit
Between
indoors.
the 2 bowls, 7 inches.
Play league.
Your bowl 3, Craig's 3.5.
When you're running around organising stuff and doing stuff, you don't get a lot of free time to play bowl seriously. So I do it more as a enjoyment now.
Yep. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Craig has an indoor facility from where he's from in South Africa.
They play their qualifiers outdoors, and then they have to try and adjust very quickly.
Yep.
When they come over here. There is talk, Craig was telling me, there is talk over there that they're trying to get the finances together to build a 2-rinker indoor. But it's like every sport, you've got to raise the money for it.
That's it.
Raising money this day and age in any country is not easy.
Because he's put down as his favourite indoor rink is the Potters International Arena, so it's probably the only one he's ever played on. Or and playing out of Johannesburg, Black Pond Mines.
Yeah. mean, that is a slight disadvantage for the majority of overseas players. They don't have an indoor facility. Qualifiers are played out on various greens. Some are quick, some aren't. Well, Robert,
Just get all the way back. He's
if it falls,
in, he's got it. That's a sensational effort.
One red.
I think I just said one red.
well,
One to Rob.
what's Craig? What's Craig shot here then?
He looks like he's
That's
lining
what
up
he's
on the
thinking as
backhand.
well.
He's changed over the forehand. Have a quick look at the head.
You think he's going to have a little push at this?
Seems to
No.
be just draw it off, touch it to his own.
Well, he's got the height for it.
Doesn't want to slice the jack. He'd be 3 down if he sliced it, but he's not quite back.
That was a good try,
Or
though.
did he want his own?
Yeah.
One break. One shot. Robert
Wasn't a
Paxton.
great looking head to play for there for Craig.
Another single to Robert. Very slowly edging his way
Score
forward.
4-1 after 4 ends.
4-1.
Still fully recoverable, but
Yeah, definitely not out of this game yet. To be fair, he's played quite well. He's had a couple of good ones down. A couple of chances too.
yeah.
Had a chance to make a number and just went under a couple ends ago.
Shot length 26 metres.
What about yourself? Did you qualify on indoor or outdoor?
I got this question yesterday when I was in commentary. Do we have any indoor facilities? And yeah, we do, luckily enough, on the Gold Coast, where pretty much all the Com Games, or Com Games was held, and World Bowls coming up in May. We have Tweed Heads indoor facility, so
Yeah.
a great facility to be at. Yeah, so we're quite lucky. We do have a couple nearby. Not quite as many as here in the UK, as you guys only play, what, 6 months outdoor a year and
Yeah.
6 indoor or something like that?
Well, we don't exactly have your weather.
No. At home it's like 35, 36 degrees at the moment.
Wonderful.
2.5 feet.
Rob, they're just asking how short his first bowl was. When you're playing at this level, you can often adjust your delivery. Again, a lovely height, letting his bowl do all the work. Oh, there we are, look at that, much better.
Gap is 6 inches. Yes.
Oh, didn't like it out of the hand. He's clapped his hands together, grimmed the face. Slightly quick.
Well, he might not have liked it.
Not that bad, is it? All
Favour
over,
you
it's
hold,
almost
Rob.
shot.
Close. Favour you hold.
Get right back to the bowl, set it for 2, just a little bit outside it.
One red.
Not a bad effort there. I think he stays at the back end, sits off his own, Richard.
Yeah, I would say.
Exact same bowl. Not the worst
Line's
effort
good.
I've seen.
Line's good.
Right back to the jack. He's
Oh,
perfect.
if he picks the jack up and moves it, look at that.
That's an
Bomb.
absolute bomb.
3 shots.
Can't be dinging Craig Rimmington there.
3 green.
You think Robert just draw it off?
Don't know if he'll draw it or whether he'll run for it. You can never quite tell with Robert.
He's running.
Yeah, running for it. How's he doing? Where are we at?
He's down.
Yeah, he's good. It's good. Well, 2 away.
Cut 2
Not
out.
bad.
Didn't have that outside spot, so he had to either take a few out, even get them all, or get the jack in the centre.
1 green.
2 good shots there.
Craig's playing with Evos. Oh, he's letting it drift in here. If he's got the nice weight, he'll pick up another shot here.
He gets a jack, he makes another.
Can he pick the jack up? Oh,
Great shots there. 2.
2 shots, Craig Rimmington.
Definitely needed there, making it 4-3 and only
Set
1
score
behind now.
4-3 after 5 ends.
yeah, that would have given him a little lift inside himself just to pull a few
Definitely.
back there.
Played some bombs. Bringing the mat right up.
Yeah.
Same as normal, 23 metres, here it comes. Loves this short length by the looks of it. Ooh.
Yeah, you get several.
You don't see that too
Hello.
often.
Hello.
Whose postcode's that?
Jack length 23
no.
metres.
23 metres.
I thought the jack was going walkabout then.
Has anyone thrown any jacks out of bounds here?
Yeah, we've had a couple.
Really?
We've had a couple.
Would doubt any of the top 16 would have thrown any.
23 metre, as you said.
Oh, your first end was 23, second end was 23, then full length at 29, and we've done nothing but minimum and maximum. And Rob with a pretty good start here.
Yeah, very good. Pop.
Sensational.
Nice toucher. For those of you that are watching and don't know what that is, when the bowl touches the jack, it becomes what they call a live bowl. It's given a bit
Very
of
slightly
chalk
short
to
of jack high.
keep it marked as what they call a toucher. So if it goes into the back ditch, it remains as a live bowl in play and it's not taken out of the ditch. That's the reason for the little spray chalks.
Except even if it goes outside the boundary, it's still
Dead
bowl.
then. Yeah.
Dead bowl. Goes in the ditch, within the boundary, continues to be live. No chalk, dead.
Well, you push that one a bit, but it's a back bowl. It's not in a bad place. Can be used for later.
Makes him play a bit more precise.
As Craig looking around, ask a friend.
Was that or the shot clock? On the forehand now. 2 right-handers out here.
I think he's going to bend away too quick. Yeah.
Rob to change to the backhand, just get behind the jack. Played it very well.
Very good this.
Needs to run.
Finished very well.
Bit of a target, but I mean...
Well, I was just gonna say it's given Craig something to have a look at.
I'd be going quick. Only thing with that is the jack could go through the hole into the ditch, would give it to Rob, but you never know. This is where you throw in hope, don't you?
Yeah.
Hope that it kills. He's got both spots. 2 on one, 1 on the other.
Lady Luck is sat on your shoulder. It might well come off.
He's lining up.
Yeah. Here we go.
Well, it's not too quick, but it's
close.
on target.
It's close.
Oh, there was the
He
bad
needs to come
result.
through. Where did that other bowl go? That touches in the ditch. That's exactly what we were talking about. It's a live red bowl in the ditch. So
Wasn't the best result
Dan
there for
Blewett
Craig.
is now just marking. The red mark denotes the bowl, and the yellow marker on the back denotes where the jack is lying in the ditch. So looking at that at the moment, Rimmington's holding a single, but I would put a little spot of money on Rob, just gently drawing down,
Just to hold a little bit.
coming all the way around.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Wonder Rob. No,
Well,
no, he hasn't reached.
Yeah, second there.
yeah,
Wonder Rob. Yep.
One shot, Robert Paxton.
Great shot there for Craig. Bit unfortunate. Could have got that spot.
Set score
Couple down for
5-3
Rob,
after 6
make a little
ends.
bit of difference, but it is what it is, and rebuild.
oh, still 3 ends to go, so he's still got,
Yeah.
Craig's still got time.
Shot length 23.5 metres.
Bit of a change up here.
Yeah,
for
23 and a
Rob.
half.
He's gone the mat back and he's showing short. Every time Craig's had it, he's gone the mat up
Yeah.
and gone short. A bit of tactics.
I think a lot of people don't realise that at top level, not just here in the UK but also abroad, bowls is like a game of chess as well.
Definitely, definitely.
You've got to think about your shot 2 bowls on.
You got to know what they're going to play. What happens if they do get it? What happens if they don't get it? Where should you be?
I think he's dropped it a bit short here, Dale.
Still 1, about a foot short.
2.5 feet.
2.5 feet, Marcus says. Continuing with his forehand.
Very smooth delivery from Robert. Calm, almost genteel. Coming round, coming round.
I wonder, Rob.
Yeah.
Didn't look overly impressed with that either, but the last time he did that, he was all over it, so. Nah.
Good line. Just pushed it a little bit, but the line was perfect. Again, that smooth delivery from Rob. Perfect line. It's all now down to his weight, and I think he's dropped it short.
He just beats the front one, he's in.
Oh, not bad.
2 to roll.
2 red.
Craig definitely needs this here. Needs to win this end. Being only 3 ends left in the set. Doesn't want to be too many behind become that last end. He gets back.
Wow.
He's good.
He's given it a whirl here. He's given
get
it a good
back.
whirl. Can he stop? Wow.
And that's the
Good try, but
hard side of the carpet. You'd be all over it or real close, but that tiny touch of weight gives you that extra foot. Showing that the carpet is running 19 to 20. The warmer it gets in here, the quicker the carpet is. And with more people in the crowd, the warmer the building gets. So. Rob needs to get down too.
he's just sitting one at the back there just as a catch.
Big chance here for Cragg, Richard. You touch that jack, you get 3, and you're going in
Yeah.
2 ends left up, leading 6-5 if he gets this. Big shot. Even if he's a little bit tired, he gets off his own, gets off Rob's. All looks good. Saying that, still a very hard shot.
It's a hard shot, but
Up here it's very
a
easy
good
to play.
chance. As you said, yeah, it's easy to call them up here.
Easy to call him. Gets back
He's
to
trying.
the jack, he's very close.
He is trying.
He needs to reach.
Can he just glance? Well, there you go. Got a single.
Great shot there from Cragg. Not the
shot,
ultimate
Craig
result,
Rimmington.
still very, very good.
Set score
Saves
5-4
the set.
after 7 ends.
Well, 2 ends to go, 1 behind. He'll be giving Robert something to think about.
Calling it. This is where you see Rob all over it.
Right, what are we going for? Well, now he's doing it.
Jack length 29 metres.
29-metre jack.
How's the change up here? Rob's decided to play Craig's starting length, and now Craig started playing Rob's starting length.
A little bit of mind games going on.
Maybe have completely swapped lengths.
Well, he's there. Absolutely there.
Good start there.
Little wry grin on Craig's face.
Oh, it came
He
out.
wanted to be a little bit wider with his bowl to sit right on the jack.
That delivery was silky.
Rob's
from
giving
Rob.
it the width. How are we doing? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Great shot.
Four inches.
Oh, Craig's certainly given it the right green. Can he bet? Look at this. Look at this. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Brahma. What a Brahma.
Turning it up here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Showing Rob everything he has.
Yeah.
He's got a game on his hands, Rob. Just to get
Tell
down.
you what, Rob's trying. Really trying here. Just
that's a
squeezed it.
great
Oh
shot.
dear, oh dear.
Made it a lot better.
One green.
Harder for Cragg now too. What do you think? He's on the
1 inch
backhand
past
here,
jack high.
Richard.
Well,
roll his bowl through.
I
Sit
don't
off.
think you've got any option.
Just throw it in the gutter, you reckon?
5
No.
inches short of jack high.
Nah, draw on the backhand. Off either of Rob's.
Well, looking at the head and knowing Rob, I don't know whether or not, if it was me, and bearing in mind I'm not a top player, I probably would have tried to put one just behind, because I think Rob will have a go at this.
I think Rob would have. I don't know. I would have played before that, but I would have played the forehand, tried to touch Jack. But now,
Rob's having to think about it.
The old foot tapping there. There's keeping in mind the shot clock.
Yeah.
Down to 12 seconds. He's going to have to use a timeout here.
Timeout.
Yeah.
Robert has 4 timeouts remaining.
He's used timeout.
Yeah, it's just
Back
called
to
it.
60 seconds.
Yeah. That's the shot clock, ladies and
The
gentlemen.
call timeout, you get an extra minute. Use it wisely. You can have a minute and a half. Depends on when you call it, because you get 30 seconds off each bowl.
Come on then. Is he going to run at this?
Forehand quick, get that the outside half of the jack. He doesn't want to kill it the other side. He's running. He's not going too quick. He's going firm.
Looking for a timer.
Timer.
One of the hardest shots to play on this rink.
This is going to go bad. Oh, he's
Oh.
got it.
Oh,
Good
dear.
result. Oh, really? I called it going bad there, but he's got a really good result. He
Two
hit
red.
that one onto that and onto the other one and goes straight through the hole. If it didn't, it was
Oh,
ugly.
dear. Well, so what's Craig's answer then, Dale?
Well, bright side of that is he put one of Craig's bowls onto the spot. I'm going quick. If I'm Craig, I'm going quick on the forehand. You get both bowls, you get the jack, you got both spots. You really,
Timeout
ideally,
call.
you want to,
Yeah.
next
Craig
time
has
that's
4
been
timeouts
used,
remaining.
Yeah.
ideally you want to kill it on the spot that you're right on top of.
He's having a good think about it.
He's on the backhand. All right.
Yeah.
He's
Here we
running.
go. Oh, that's tight.
Oh,
I think
that's-
that's tight.
Oh, it's
I can't
holding.
see the head. Can he get a bit of luck here? Oh!
Yeah.
Ho, 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 ho.
Great shot there.
Hey?
Lot of room. Lot of room for Robbie.
Talk about ping pong.
I call-
Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous.
I'm having 20 pound.
Crowd are loving it. They're
20
absolutely
pound, he
loving it
draws
out
it.
there. Yeah, but Robert will just toddle up to the mat and calmly settle himself
And draw a shot.
and just pop one in there. There's plenty of room.
Although these easy ones are sometimes the hardest ones to get,
Yeah.
especially when the set is potentially on the line here.
I've done it myself when you've got 2 yards to get your bowl in to win the match and you plop it short.
It needs to be here.
I
He's
tell
not
you
here.
what. I tell you what.
Robbie Paxton.
I tell you what. No, he's given it.
Robbie Paxton. He's
One
let
shot,
a couple
Craig
go
Rimmington.
here. That's a couple of easy ones he's had and let go.
Yeah. Well.
I'll be talking to him after this.
Yeah.
Set score 5-5 after 8 ends.
He'll be kicking himself for that.
On the bright side, he has last bowl in this set. And how's this? He's gone back to his original length at the start when he was losing 4-1. He's decided to bring the mat up and throw 23 metres.
Yeah. Where are we going now? Oh, there.
I'll never understand.
Hello, he's shaking his
I
hand.
could
What's he
play
done?
like-
What's he done?
If I could play like he's played in this set, I'm not going to complain about
What's
his
he
match
done?
choices.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, he's...
Shaking his
then,
hand as if he'd
23
made a major
metres.
boo-boo. So another 23 metres.
Haven't played anything that's medium at all.
No.
There's only 6 metres between maximum and medium in this format. There's 23 metres to 29 metres in the World Bowls Tour events on this portable rink. Not going to hit him up, is he? Oh,
Oh, little glance off the
slight
edge there.
glance.
Oh, coming around nicely here. Just edge a bit more, edge a bit more. Well, that's the shot.
On the green.
So Craig holding
shot
a single.
Got a few messages from home saying how good commentary from us both.
Really?
Yep, so. Rob's drawn it. If he's here.
Has he run?
He's not here.
Well, it's difficult to tell from our camera angles up here, ladies and gentlemen, so we can't give you a definitive, but looks like
We'll go off Marcus' choice.
Craig's got...
Close for shot. Favour yours.
Yeah. Down blue, it favours the green bowl.
9 seconds to deliver. Potentially the lowest has
Oof.
got there at 5 seconds. Oh, he's clicked the fingers on deliver.
Yeah, but he's done that a couple of times, then drawn
Yeah,
a
it's been
Brahma. He's right this time, look.
He's right.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you
got-
doing here? Are you touching the jack on the forehand, or are you ripping that bowl out? Coming from Australia, I'm ripping the bowl out. Having no idea on this surface. That's what I'm doing.
I would... Personally, I'd probably draw it.
Yeah, I think you'll draw it too.
I'd probably draw. Or should I say, I'd probably attempt to draw.
He's running the bowl.
So you were right.
Can't believe I was
He's
right.
going for it. He's got the green.
Great shot.
Green's away.
One ball singles, but Craig does have to draw it. Robbie with a reasonable 2 here. Seeing Craig drawing 4 inside this, so.
2 red.
Alright, is he going to draw it? Call it.
He'll draw this.
Draw it.
He'll attempt to draw it, shall I say.
Yeah, he'll attempt to draw it, but will he draw it?
Yeah.
I'm backing him in. I reckon he'll draw it. And then Robbie to run him off again.
Well, he's put it out there.
Bad line.
Line's all
Pretty
right.
good.
This is all on weight now. Absolutely all on
He's-
weight. Here it
If
comes.
he's here,
all
he's
the
all
way.
over it.
All the
He's
way.
playing it.
All over it. Ping.
Absolutely.
There you go. Mr. Paxton, he's saying,
Just falling
I've
off
done
the
my
jack
bit.
there.
One green.
Now you've got to do your bit.
Just falling off the jack, so now the jack isn't guaranteed to go into the ditch, so Robbie with a chance to run it off again. Not the hardest of all shots, but Craig, how's this pressure?
Yeah.
He's not even feeling pressure.
Yeah.
There's nothing for him.
Yeah.
Timeout called. Robert has 3 timeouts
I'm
remaining.
still calling him to get this. Called his second time out here, so
Yeah.
Paco used
Well,
2
this
in the
is
first set.
This is a South African qualifier putting the world number 9 under pressure.
Yeah.
And that, you know, that really is good from somebody who's not used to playing
Stop the clock.
on a fast flowing rink.
Paco, he's taking his time. He's called the timeout. He was already behind the mat.
Yeah. Craig's looking at it, keeping an eye on his bowl there.
I definitely wouldn't say he's nervous, but he's thinking about it. He's concentrating.
Yeah.
Got the old shutter flick here. He's running.
He's going for it.
He likes it. Needs to get down. That's a great shot from
Yeah.
Robbie to win the set.
Jack's out, respot. Goes on there.
Sensational end.
2 shots in the first set. Robert Paxton.
Yeah. Superb. Brilliant
What a-
stuff.
3 humdingers in a row there.
Brilliant stuff from both players. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Cracking first set. Craig Rimmington from South Africa comes all the way over and really makes the world number 9 have to play and play hard to get
Then
the
29
first set.
metres.
Superb performance. Can't take it away from anybody. And the audience there really behind it. So here we all are. First set to Robert Paxton, 7-5. And 29-metre jack length for the first end of the second set. Let's all sit back and enjoy the show.
All right, we got a question that's come through. Why do they use the coloured bowls that they do?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's... I think you've got to look back to when WBT first looked at the sport and said, well, you know, come on, guys, let's liven it up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And
keeps it interesting, I guess. You don't have everyone coming in with random bowls. I guess it's always green versus red. And
we changed the colour of the carpet to blue. But what we actually did was way back, it was in the early 1990s, we had discussions with television, and we also involved the Association for the Blind way back then, you know, what would work, and etc., etc. And we settled on the blue carpet, and for television, the best colours that worked were the green and red. And of course things are developing gradually. There's more and more coloured bowls coming out, and who knows where we'll go in the future. But it's become our brand, and it certainly works very well.
Definitely.
I'll never forget the first time we did it, and our emails and the phones went off the hook with people saying we'd ruined the sport and shocking, and how could we possibly dare do that? And now clubs are putting in blue carpet, clubs are playing to the sets, coloured bowls are all sorts of colours out there now. So, and I think it's good for the sport, you know. All sports need to move and evolve. Well, there we are. Robert's
2 red.
Sitting there with a decent 2. Craig's just gone a little bit walkabout on this first end.
So the shot clock last night wasn't used because it was a preliminary round, and I don't know. It really is only for these world match players of the singles, the pairs, all on live television. I guess really because there's no tiebreaker in the.
Well, it's partly that, but there's also a technical reason. The technical reason being is that the opening rounds of the pairs and singles, which are a round robin, are held on a mixture of rinks, not just the portable.
Yep.
And we physically cannot put shot clocks on every single rink that's used, because we use multi-rinks in the first stages of the championships. So it's unfair that you start playing in the round robin with no shot clock and would suddenly have to come onto a shot clock to finish off your round robin sections. So that's the biggest reason.
3 shots, Robert Paxton.
Robert there picking up a nice...
Set score 3-0, first end. Shetland 24.5 metres.
I believe Craig's using Henslite bowls and Rob's using Drake's Pride. I don't exactly know what. They've been changing a lot depending on the green speed. Green speed early in the morning's been a bit slower, so this is the first session of the day. Yeah, so the turn does vary a lot. 1 second slower and the turn's a foot and a half less, so quite variable with their bowl choice.
Good opener there from Robert. .24.5 metre jack length.
About the first time we've had a middle range end. It's always been minimum or maximum. So we've finally got right in the middle, 24.5 or close to the middle.
Oh, what a reply from Craig.
Shot from Craig.
Your bowl 8 inches short from Jack High.
Got to ask what bowls they use back
10
in
inches
Australia.
short.
It's a bit different. A bit different back in Australia. Everyone using tight bowls, dynamics and Optimas for arrow. And here it's the complete other end of the circuit, isn't it? The revolutions and grooves and internationals.
Yeah, we were once asked by an Australian if he could bring his own bowls over, and you certainly can.
Yeah.
But whether you'd want to play with them or not is another matter.
Love to give it a go. Love to throw a set of dynamics down and see what it does.
I'm not sure that they would assist too much.
Blake Nan from Australia is coming over from Western Australia, and from what I've heard, he's bringing all mark edges. So we'd love to see how that goes.
Oh,
he has his own set of
that'll
red
be
and green,
interesting.
so I'm interested. I don't know if he has followed through with that, but that's what I've heard.
One green.
Yeah. Well,
I think Rob taking off to a good lead here would have something to do with that last shot he played in the last set. Craig would definitely be feeling that because he had that set in the palm of his hands.
well, Robert's only got the one there, sitting in the head.
One down. Any touch on the jack, he's got a multiple, so Craig does have to be a little bit cautious.
He's looking at it, but I think just gone for the draw. Sweep in round his. Oh, I think he's dropped this one. Bit tight. Push his own,
To run a
perhaps.
bit.
Well,
Forehand over the draw here, hey? Roll your own up, touch jack,
Yeah.
make a multiple. Get this set off to a real flyer for Robbie here.
he's looking at it. He is looking at this.
Player should bomb.
He's looking at this. Oh,
Great shot.
what
down
a bowl.
Potentially two even.
Well, what's
One
your
red.
option here? What's your call here, Dale? He's got one bowl
just
left.
Draw it off on the forehand. If you're a little quick, you might get the cannon of your own up. So he's got a 3 in a line there, but I don't think that's your main goal. You're just trying to draw off the inside of your own. Can't really afford to be anything quick. There's Rob looking at the spots. The shot clock's at 2. Or call the timeout with 2
Craig,
seconds.
3 timeouts for him.
Craig just got his timeout call in time there. Wow. He's thinking about this, you know. Is he thinking he can thread his bowl right down the middle, pick the jack up and get his bowl to follow it through? No.
No.
Oh, he's missed everything. That was a nothing shot.
One shot, Robert Paxton.
So Robert picks up a single. Goes
Set score
4-0 in the
4-0,
lead.
second end.
Still recoverable. Not a... Whilst it's hard, it's not a major disaster, is it? But that last shot of Craig's, you see, that's what happens when you get 2 shots in your mind and you're not sure.
Yeah.
And suddenly you produce an absolute nothing shot.
Yes.
Because you can't, you've not really made
of
your mind
pressure.
up when you've
Shot length
stacked on your mat.
27.5 metres.
Yes, with Robbie definitely starting off this set well.
Yeah. 27.5 metre.
Starting off well.
Perfect.
6 inches past jack high.
They're certainly mixing the jack lengths up here on the second set so far.
Yeah, definitely. All minimum, maximum in the first set.
Yeah.
Now changed it up. Two good starters from Robbie. Not a bad reply here. You can be one bowl tight and get really punished out here with some of the turn of the rink running so quick.
18 inches past jack high.
But definitely cutting the one out. Okay, going to be requiring this end. He doesn't want to let Robbie get off to a 5 or more nil lead.
Roberts just pushed it a little bit, just come through.
On green.
Got a lot of people from back home on the stream, which is good to see.
Now, when we look at the figures from the stream, we certainly do get thousands from abroad.
Yeah, definitely.
On the stream.
Well, just on the Facebook streams, 800.
Yeah.
That's just on the Facebook one, so.
Yeah. Well, still wide open for both players here.
A lot of room. Get right back.
He's pushed it.
Let that shot go a little bit. He had a fair
One
bit
shot,
of room.
Craig Rimmington.
Making it 4-1.
Yeah.
After 3 ends played.
Set score 4-1 after 3 ends.
I've had a question: do all players use the same size bowl?
Do all players play the same size bowl?
Yeah, that's a question.
No, they don't. No, we carry. Well, a lot of players bring their own bowls, but we also carry a set of pool bowls. They start at 2 and go to a 5, and the majority seem to favour a 4. There are a few out there that play with a 3.
Track length 23
One player
metres.
plays with a 5.
Mark Dawes out here with a 5.
Yeah, and there's even a player who plays with a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan
Yeah.
Lee Missouri
Yeah.
out here with Taylor Ace size 2.
A 23-metre jack length.
Back to minimum. Great start there for Crag. Well required.
You hold. 5-inch gap.
Yeah, shunted that.
7 inches short of jack high.
Still back there, still could be handy for something.
Yep. A wayward bowl from Robert there.
One green.
Yes, Robbie's definitely had to pull out his A game for this game. Craig has definitely put him under the pump in a lot of situations.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Some big pressure bowls there from Craig where he could have lost that first set even early in the piece when Robbie was holding a couple numbers and just pulled out some bombs.
One coming in from Robert now. Oh,
Doesn't
just
quite
fall
make it.
short.
Craig holding
One green.
So Craig's still holding a single there. Still room to get another in.
Timeout called. Craig has 2 timeouts remaining.
It's called the timeout.
Called his timeout. I believe that would be his second. Robbie's used 2 as
Yeah.
well. Both players still with 3 timeouts left.
Yeah. Craig slapping his thigh there in disgust. He obviously wanted to draw that. Still plenty of room there for Robert to draw one in to take the shot.
Rollies up, draw a shot. There's a lot on there.
How are we looking? Oh, I don't
Just to
think
get
he's going to
all the
make
way
it.
back.
Don't think he's going to make it.
And that'll be one to Craig. Definitely
One
required.
shot,
Is
Craig
4-2
Yep.
after 4 ends played. 5 ends left in this set. Still a lot of time for Craig
Set score 4-2
to catch
after
up
4
this
ends.
4-2, which was 4-0 deficit. Going with bringing the mat up, going short again.
Oh. Oh.
This one's quick.
Oops. Bingo.
So what happens there, if the player throws their jack out of bounds or in the ditch or even too short under the 23-metre length, that the other player will then get a roll of where he would like to mat and where he would like to throw the jack. If he does the same thing, the jack will then get spotted on the tee and that first player can put the mat wherever they like.
Well, you certainly know your rules.
Jack land 26 and a
I'm
half
impressed.
metres.
Oh, there you go. Planned for long enough, so. It's a bit wide and quick there with Craig's first one. Leaving Robbie a lot of room.
Yeah. So far, not one of the jack lengths has been the same in the second set.
Interesting, considering that first set was all 2 lengths every time.
Oh. This time Robert's got the first bowl in. Oh, good line from Craig. I tell you what, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Just needs to stop.
1 red.
Fractionally too far.
Need to hold on here, he might be right on top. Pretty better these a little bit short there. He didn't want to sit right beside it, did he?
Didn't want to make a catch or a target for Craig.
Craig to get around that front one, touch jack for 2 here on his backhand. Definitely on a wide enough line here.
What's the weight like?
Perfect weight, he's got this. And that is a great shot.
Ah, perfect. Superb.
Two green.
Required too, being 2 behind here, put the pressure on
Shot
Robbie.
is the shortest bowl, gap of 4.5 inches, 5.5 inches.
I think. Yeah.
Short, tight.
Yeah.
Won't be too happy with that one, Rob. I think he still stays in the backhand here. He doesn't really want to touch that jack to Rob at all. Stay on the backhand, draw around Rob's last bowl. On to Rob's closest one for 3. Give yourself a 5-2. Yep, he's on the backhand. 5-2 lead if he gets this. I'm sure Rob will have answers.
I think he's just running. Yeah, just slightly overpaced really. But
Rob, same shot, drawing the forehand.
Yeah.
Same as his last bowl.
yeah. Well, the height's good. I'll tell you what, I think he's short.
Short again.
Wow.
Disappointed with that.
Well,
Two
well,
shots,
well.
Craig
Up to
Rimmington.
5 ends. Good catch up here from Craig. Didn't let any
2
of the
more to
pressure
Craig.
get to him. He's unfazed.
Set score 4-4
Bringing the mat up
after 5
again.
ends.
Throwing 23 metres.
Wow.
Interesting, because he threw the last one in the ditch on this, and then he picked up a 2
Yeah.
on Rob's length. I would be trying to throw that length that I just got 2 on, but you never know. He has played sensational on all lengths, so
And he's making sure he's not sticking
Jack
it in the
length
ditch this
23
time.
metres.
Notice when I was out there, the jack runs a bit quicker than
It
the bowls
does.
do.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit more difficult to throw that jack at the weight you want it, or at the length. And a
Perfect.
brilliant start from
Yeah.
Gibbs.
And I
Turning
noticed
up
that's
the
on his
heath.
favourite length of 23. So, Carnandale, who's going to take this set?
Yeah. I want to see a tiebreaker. I think.
Well played, Rob.
I want Robbie to win in the tiebreaker. That's what I think will happen anyway.
Craig's gone for it straight away. No messing.
No mucking around.
Come on, in
Jack
we
in the
go.
middle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wow. I think if you're ever going to go for a bare jack like that, or a jack that's virtually there, use your first one, possibly two bowls at it, but leave then yourself with enough bowls
One
to
red.
To be able to draw a second shot. You never
to
really
draw
wanna-
yourself a second at
don't
best.
really want to draw
Yeah.
or drop more than one
Yeah.
and then do you? That's a risk of going early. You miss a couple times, you're a chance of dropping a number. So
Yeah.
and the same with running. Your next draw shot most of the time is quick.
Yeah. But it's in a decent place.
It is definitely.
You can afford to lose maybe one bowl, totally lose it, but your other bowls need to finish, even if not on the jack or with the jack, somewhere where they could come in handy later. Nice high line from Rob again. It's just looking for a steady draw, just coming slightly behind. Just as a bit of cover, just in case Craig goes again.
Just draw it off on the back end, get back, sit the bowl, you potentially make two. He's only one down, doesn't really want to drop any more than that. There is still 3 ends left.
Can't quite tell if he's
Just to hold on a bit.
He's trying.
If he gets
He's
around
trying.
the front when he's
Oh,
close.
he's just going. Just going.
Oh, it's a great
Unlucky.
effort.
Cracking try though.
One red.
Even if he
No,
gets
he's
between
going.
the gap, is he there?
No.
Oh,
One
there
shot,
again.
Robert Paxton.
One shot, Robbie.
So Robbo picks up a single. 5-4.
Set score 5-4 after 6 ends.
Little smile from Craig at the back there. Right, where's the jack going this time? Matt's right back. All the way, look. Not quite.
Jack length 28.5 metres.
28.5.
Going back to his long length. Craig to be definitely looking to win this end.
Well, it's been a good game so far between these two.
Definitely has been probably the best game out here so far. From a qualifier. That is really turning it up.
Yeah. I think, like I said earlier, you know, Craig Rimmington, qualifier from South Africa. Yes, he's been here before, but, you know, that is the world number 9 out there. And Craig is certainly making him have to play, without a doubt.
Following down his second bowl. Maybe he just wanted to see how far short Craig's first one is, or... Thought he was about to call a timeout there. It looked like it, didn't
Yeah,
it? It was on 24 seconds.
I think he was just asking the marker to, or Rob, to step to one side so he could see the rink boundary marker. Not bad, but
2 green.
Still 2.
probably just over a foot or so short. Second bowl.
To get back, gets right back, he'll get it, but he's still a little bit high and quick.
Yeah.
2 green.
Changing over now, looking to maybe roll his front one. Doesn't want to make a target. I think that's what he's about to do here, Richard. Oh, it's cut across a bit, so...
Well, there's a shot on for Rob here.
Last bowl. 15 inches.
Last bowl 15 inches short. Rob just wanting to know if it's possible for
15
him to
inches
get under that.
past.
Yeah.
He's still on that back end trying to touch
Can you
Jack.
play a timer down? But no, just a draw.
Oh, he does.
Certainly pushed it wide enough. Needs to start
back a lot.
He's coming. Needs to come. Needs to bend.
He's given another one away.
Oh. Unlucky.
Potentially 3.
2.
2.
Oh,
Craig currently holding 6-5 up. Draw this for 7-5 up.
Favour yours.
With 2 ends to play.
wow. Just called that they favour Craig's bowl, so it could be 3 sitting there. Oh, look at that. Got that away with a second left on the clock to go. Absolutely forgot all about the clock. Pushed it.
Maybe he did realise and he was flying.
Yeah, absolutely pushed it.
I think after that it's put that third one in. Yep, it has.
3 shots, Craig.
3 shots.
Two behind.
Set score
2 ends to play for Rob
5-7
Paxton.
after 7 ends.
Yeah.
It's a rough end.
Wow. Well, you predicted a tie break. Let's see if your prediction comes right.
That's it. I reckon it will. He only really needs to win one of the next 2 ends. And so far he's won a fair few, so...
Jackland 23 metres.
Craig's goal would definitely just win one of the next 2. That makes Robbie's end that he wins, potentially if saying that he does win an end, he'd need minimum of 3, so...
Yeah. 23 metres. Little puff of the cheeks there. What's he thinking? Pushed it a little bit, but it's not bad.
Not too bad. Not a bad starter. Back to the minimum length end. Oh,
No,
he didn't
another
like
little
that.
grimace there. Now with Robert, every now and then he'll give a grimace like that, and it'll be bang on the money.
Right, not this one.
But not this one.
He's hit it fair in the middle, giving him a bit of a good result out of that, but yeah.
Look at this. Absolutely spot on.
Great shot there.
Absolutely spot on. Rob's got. Oh, he's just.
Reply needs to get down.
Oh, just slid off the
Green.
side.
Gap of 4 inches.
Just draw another shot. Get another one on the head. You don't want to drop a multiple. All players have to wear the red or green wild bowls to a shirt, and they have to wear either shorts or long pants that are white and white bowl shoes.
Yeah.
They're the requirements for out here.
One
Yeah.
green.
The way the shirts are issued, it's if you're top of the draw, you're red, and if you're bottom of the draw, you are green.
And in the first round, all the qualifiers wear green, and all the 16 seeded players wear red.
In the first round, yeah.
First round.
Yeah. Yeah, the rule for the shoes is predominantly white.
I got in trouble for trying to wear grey. Tom gave me a slap on the wrist. Tom going to go buy a pair.
Wow. 3 seconds on the clock again for Craig.
Cutting it tight, isn't he? Still holding one. It's not the worst. You got both spots.
Yeah.
Rob will just
Well,
look to sit the bowl, won't he?
Rob looking to try and see if he can remove that.
Yeah, definitely looked like he was looking at it that way, didn't it?
Well, if you removed it
Timeout called.
and could sit,
Robert has 2 timeouts remaining.
I'm not sure if there's a major benefit. Let's have a look there. What's he going to go for? Well, he's thinking about it.
He's
Yeah,
running
he's trying it.
with the quickest runner of the game. Trying to get it clean.
Got
Maybe
the
even
jack.
both. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Has the jack stayed in or gone out?
It's gone out. That is a big shot for Rob Paxton.
Who's got it?
I'd love to see a replay on that.
3. 3 shots, Robert Paxton.
Set score 8-7 after 8 ends.
Oh, Wow. How the fortunes are reversed so
Yeah.
quickly.
Not
It's
sure
very
how
lucky
that
that the
all-
jack went out. If the jack had
Yeah.
stayed in, he would have been down again.
Not sure how that all came about, but yeah, went definitely very well for Rob. Stay in bounds, it was a different story.
Yeah.
Jack length 28 metres.
28-metre jack. I mean, that was a big, big bounce back for Rob there. 3 shots in that end. Puts him 1 in front going into the last end.
So Craig,
So Craig needs
all of
2.
a sudden, yeah, the draw means nothing for Craig after
Yeah.
losing the first set. It's a big, big change.
That was really, really lucky that jack went out that last end.
Didn't see him making 3. You could see him multiple, but yeah, 3's a
I thought he'd make a, you know, there was a possibility of a 2 there.
2, yeah.
But
But all his own stayed, and that's what happens when you hit the target, hey? And you're
Yeah.
up. Hit the target when you got weight.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
yeah,
And Craig's not going.
yeah, look at this.
I'm not that.
It's not giving up. But you wouldn't think Paxton will let Craig have a 2.
Needs to get back.
He's close, very close.
Great shot.
Oh,
Stiff.
just fell the wrong
Green.
way. Building a nice little edge there for Craig to rest off. But that then would give Robert a target to have a go at.
Definitely. Rob doesn't miss too many either. Hasn't missed too
It's
many
close.
runners this game.
It's very close, bending
Here's 2.
nicely.
Doesn't want to
Little
roll it.
tickle, bonk.
Great.
Yeah, here we
In a
go.
line 2.
Here we go. This is game on.
2
Now,
green.
Rob.
Little trip halfway
Flyer.
down there for Rob. Yeah. Going quick. Quick as the last one, the last end. He's
Yeah.
doesn't want both his own. Definitely doesn't want to be wide here. Presuming it's on the forehand, which it is. It's coming up.
Yeah. He's going for it. Here we go. Whoosh.
Quite
Down
as
we
quick as the last
come.
one. He's wide.
I don't know. You were right. Oh!
He's
Well,
still
he's
got-
opened it right up.
Got a good enough.
That's
of that
not a
front
bad
one.
result. He's opened it right up.
Yeah, good result there for Rob.
Both
Thing
got.
with this is Rob has to draw it,
2 green.
and Craig is definitely going to have a chance with his last bowl to run Rob's out,
Well,
unless Rob's nowhere near it. You presume that he's going to draw it. 12 seconds on the shot clock, already on the mat. Plenty of time this time for Craig.
take your time. Get
He's
it
gone
down
the
there.
inside out method. Doesn't want to go out there on near the edge.
Oh, I tell you what.
Oh my God,
Oh dear. Oh dear.
not good.
Oh dear.
3
He's
greens.
got 3.
Yeah.
Calling it. Rob draws this. Guaranteed he's going to draw
A
this.
little bit of nerves, I think. A little bit of nerves crept in there. Slightly too wide.
Timeout called.
Timeout called.
Robert has one timeout remaining.
Robert settling himself down. He knows he's got to put a close one.
Guaranteed he draws this.
If he puts a close one,
Put me house on it, but then Craig's got to run it out.
yeah, no difference, no choice. Ooh, he's got to hold it. Got to hold it really, really close to the boards.
Ooh. Wonder Rob really wants to be right on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang. There's one shot. There's
Yeah.
one shot on that bowl.
Yeah.
Gone.
Craig applauding
One
him
red.
because he knows that was a nerve shot to hold.
To be really honest, you can. Oh no, you can't. That's just the bowl. All the bowl.
Yeah.
Timeout.
Craig really hasn't got any other shot.
Craig has 1 timeout remaining.
Well, Craig Rimmington, qualifier from South Africa, the last bowl to force a tie break. Here we go. There we go. It's on its way.
That was he.
It's on its way. Where are we?
Needs to get down.
One shot,
Second set in the match, Robert Paxton.
Well,
Rob Paxton wins straight sets.
brilliant shot. Absolutely brilliant shot, you know. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely
Very, very
stunning
well
game this
played.
morning from 2 players, giving it their all out there. So, coming up this afternoon, we have Les Gillett versus Scott Jess, Dan Lemessurier versus Richard Corrie, and then this evening, Alex Marshall MB against Lawrence Quill. That's the rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, and look forward to seeing you at 2 o'clock. Thank you very much.